Alright, you know what? Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and just start playing. We got some Sly Pooper. I didn't want to resume. Keep forgetting that start is not what I want. But let's go ahead and do a new game. Start it up. It's been quite some time since I've streamed. I think it's been like 2 full weeks.
I read you loud and
Almost 3.
sorry,
Um,
trying to break into police headquarters does that. Get over it, Bentley.
doing some big life changes.
I'm the thief here.
Got a new job.
To steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Shit like that. So I was kind of focusing on that, and then had some internet troubles. Ooh. Ooh. Lily, what happened, buddy?
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
But still kind of having those issues. I recently upgraded my modem, right? Because my internet just kept cutting in and out, and I've contacted support several times for my internet. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I have restarted this several times, and every time they've restarted it from their end, it works a little bit longer, and then it starts to cut out again. And now I'm just like, well, it can't be the modem. Louis, what are you doing? So I'm like, I don't know what to really do with it at this point. I do really like how the start of this game is just kind of lets you fuck around. Oh yeah, that's right. All these buttons are weird.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights? Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move. Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Sorry, I had to kick the dog out. He was acting up. What? Got myself some gummy bears. Honestly, like, I know Halloween recently passed, and I really wanted to do some, like,
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it.
Oh my god.
Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and
Why?
chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Oh fucking god, I can't. But bruh. I mean, my internet. Bro. Oh, so now it wants to work. Now my average bitrate is too high and it's not my keyframes. Isn't that fucking wonderful? Dude, I fucking hate ISPs. ISPs are just so shit. They charge you a fuck ton of money to have shit ass internet that cuts out all the fucking time. And then when you complain about it, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, let me try to restart your modem. And every single time they try to restart the fucking modem, it doesn't fix the problem.
No challenge, no fun stealing from
What is the point of me spending, you know,
master criminal, and you know you're a master thief.
a significant amount of money
Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book,
to have
five
shit
visitors
fucking
came
internet?
unannounced to our door.
And I don't pay,
My father fought to protect us, but the gang
you know, like
known as the
I
Thieves
have
tried
good,
over
like I have a
ransacked
good
the
package
house
for
until they
internet,
found
you know?
the
I have
Thevius
gigabit
Racoonuss.
speed,
Our
and my
family's
connection's
life of
wired.
hidden greatness fell into their filthy
Like,
hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up.
are you fucking
each of
kidding
them
me?
disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone,
Ugh.
I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became
Drive
my
me
lifelong
fucking
buddies
insane.
and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down
Damn,
the
it's
fiendish
fucked
father,
up.
avenge my father, and steal back the Thevius
Part-time driver and
Racoonuss.
full-time burden?
I knew I was
Goddamn.
about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
God, it's so weird hearing Kevin Miller from Sly 1 to Sly 2. 2 years really did make a fat difference. Insane to me. But, fuck, what was it? Oh, yeah, no, so there has to be some changes to what I want to play and what I want to do. I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3 and, like, really enjoying it. But I don't think I can really see myself playing RimWorld anymore. I think I've killed that shit for myself.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog.
Not to say that it's not fun,
As a young man,
but
this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege.
it's just not something I'm really interested in playing anymore.
On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking.
And I don't know if I could stream Crusader Kings 3 because I'm really bad at it. Like, I am terrible. I don't really know what I'm doing or...
The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast.
I guess how to grow.
A small island
Because I keep trying to do shit and I'm just not able to figure it out. I mean, I'm sure I'll get there at some point. I think I have some, like, mods attached to it too. Nothing, like, too crazy, but I have all the DLC. Because it was on sale, and I was like, you know, might as well. Give me this gold. Give me these coins. But, I don't know. I got into a huge PS2 kick. Played Sly 2 and 3. And then played Jack 1, and halfway through Jack 2, and then lost a ton of progress on Jack 2.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure.
But,
like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget...
I don't think I'm gonna be playing Jack again, but I actually, I was recently just playing Ratchet and Clank on my own, and,
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
I honestly did not realize how small the maps were in Ratchet and Clank.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears
Oh yeah, it's...
I'll decipher here in the van. In the meantime,
I totally forgot.
or I have the easier it will be to crack the code.
I also really hate the Miss Ruby fight on this because I just keep fucking it up.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these
God.
signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's
I
fortress.
love the character relationships in the first game into the second game. It's dope. Okay. Was not expecting that. But oh fuck, did I messed this up. No, I didn't. Haha. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to play on stream right now. I don't really care too much about Warframe at the moment. I think for me, at least with Warframe, I'm at the point where I just want Soulframe.
Big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
There's a few other single player games that I kind of want to take a look at. I recently got a game called The Void, but that seems super niche, and I don't know if anybody's even really gonna watch it.
Beats me. But Raynor's
So
I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way,
don't really see the point. Don't really see the point of playing it on stream. Might be one of those games that it's better to enjoy on your own to make your own connections rather than people making it for you. But what else do I have?
To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook
I don't know.
with your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
I have no idea.
Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Later, chump. Anything around? How many? How do I check how many bottles I have? Fuck. It's not like the second game. There we go. There we go. Got one right there. 16 out of 20. I should have all of them up until here.
If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and
But
get inside it.
in regards to my new job, I am probably going to be changing my stream hours for the most part towards the afternoon.
Lumber, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
Just because now I do a day shift, and typically I'll be off at around like 2 p.m. or like 2:30 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. So I'm gonna be figuring out what days and hopefully finding a good schedule that'll work with my life, as well as keeping up a fairly consistent schedule. But that'll come in time. I think once my schedule kind of peters out and I figure it out, because I have one like dedicated day off, and then I have one day off that'll be shifting around. So Mondays will probably be like actual dedicated stream days, and then the other day may or may not be. I'll have to figure that out.
The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792. Sly, you found a page from the Thevius Racoonuss. This
Also, some other eventful shit went on.
Cooper's
I was in a car accident that was pretty exciting.
press the triangle button to use it.
It was a 4-car pileup. Luckily everybody was okay, which I was actually pretty surprised, because that initial hit was kind of crazy. Everybody was like stopped except for a car who was going like 45-50 miles an hour and just smashed into the back one. And luckily I was closer towards the front. I was the going from back to front. I was the third car in line. So I think I took,
That blimp looks like the most
I didn't take the brunt of the hit.
If Raleigh's really as smart
So
as
pretty
his files
lucky.
suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak
But
and hide
unfortunately now my
behind
car's in the repair shop.
to do that without getting electrocuted.
So I'm gonna have to,
Destroy that power
I'm still waiting on a callback. I actually turned it in last week.
Raleigh's treasure keys, which
Last
are heavily
Monday.
guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
And so now I don't have a car
But I warned
for an
you.
entire week.
I've
So
marked the areas you need to hit with
that's cool.
holographic markers.
Love that.
Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention
But luckily I'm not paying for any of my car repairs, so I'm pretty grateful for that. Just a random expense that I don't have to worry about.
Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
But been liking the new job so far. Just a lot of stuff that I've been noticing that needs to get fixed for the most part. Ooh, do not get hit by those spikes. Lose my thing as soon as I get it. That'd be unfortunate. This dude is going off. I've got to say, like, I love the music in the second game, but there really is, like, some sort of charm to the first games. There's just something about the first game where I'm like, damn, this is... I don't even know. I just think that the first game has, like, really unrefined,
Close those furnace doors.
not in a bad way, but just in a way that's, like,
That'll slam them shut.
very indicative of what the, what this game is kind of about. Like, this fairly untrained dude who's trying to, you know, figure out, you know, how to be a thief and shit like that.
Shaft all the way back to its source. You'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
So, I think it's cool. And then, you know, the second game is where he gets super cocky, and the third game is a little bit more
Remember, Sly, hold down the
almost
circle
melancholic
near the blue stealth
in
orb.
certain regards. Especially towards the end of the game, I think the music gets way more melancholic. I think China is where it gets, I don't know, China, like, for me, the third game just gets, I don't want to say, like, worse over time, because I really like the story of the first game, or the third game, overall. But I think, for me, the, maps get a lot worse towards the end of it. We didn't drop any. Nice. Like, I am fine with China, but I think that they put, for me at least, I think that they put a lot more work into the maps of Slide 2, and I think that's why I enjoyed them a whole lot more than Slide 3's maps. I think that's also why I enjoyed Slide 2 a whole lot more than Slide 3. I feel like there's a huge reason why I can kind of, like, keep replaying Slide 2. And I never really feel like I get bored of it, but I feel like Slide 3, I definitely could not. Like, even Slide 1 to a degree, I feel like I can just kind of constantly keep replaying it. Which, for some reason, is kind of what I do a lot of the time. Nice. Nope, none dropped. Sweet. Just gotta check just in case. So give me all these coins for all these lives. I'm gonna need them. Especially for that fucking crab level. Fuck that crab level. Hate that shit. Also, I don't think I even streamed Sly 1 recently. I think I only streamed 2 and 3. I think my plan was going to be to stream Sly 1, but it just didn't. It just didn't end up happening. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was like a, I didn't have enough interest, or I was like, you know what, I prefer... Which I think is what it came down to. I think it was just a, I prefer Sly 2 and, like, Sly 3 in terms of gameplay. So I was just like, you know what, I might as well skip the first game. Not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be whatever for me. And, move on from there. Just so that way I can be like, hey, you know, I play these games that I really, really enjoy, and kind of just move on. So I'm not doing something that I may not necessarily be like super into or super interested in talking about. But I don't know, man. Just gotta find something I'm really interested in doing. Which I don't know what bottles I missed, but oh well, I missed 3. No! Whatever. What the fuck ever. Oh, damn it. We didn't get the thing for it. Oh well. I will say though that the like special abilities that you can get from all the what's it called? The fucking safes. Jesus. A lot of the abilities just are not worth it. Like, a lot of them just kind of suck ass.
Hey Sly, you can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
I've also been doing a lot of, not like huge changes, but like some minor changes to my diet. Just because I'm not vegan by any means, but I've recently gotten really interested in, like, cooking with a lot of more, vegan shit. And just doing, like, strictly, I guess, vegetarian meals, because, you know, sometimes... Or sometimes I guess vegan as well. But,
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby trapped.
it's just so much cheaper, dude.
I'm gonna
Like,
enjoy this.
you can get...
If you step on that
Like, the thing for me is that, meat in general has gotten so expensive at stores,
What if I jumped into that?
and I end up spending a whole lot more than I would like to by getting meat there. And so, for me, the thing is that if I'm going to be spending so much on meat in general, for me it's like, why not then just buy good meat if it's going to be super expensive anyway. So I've just been buying most of my meat from the farmer's market here, because for me it's kind of like, just why not? If I'm going to be spending, you know, a ton of money on something, I might as well spend a ton of money and get a really good product for it. So been kind of doing that, but also whenever I go to the grocery store, I'll typically get like tofu or chickpeas. So I still get like some protein, which I know, like, you know, it's still super healthy for you, but fuck. It's still super healthy for you, but there's certainly a difference between eating like protein from meat and protein from like veggies. And so it's one of those things where I definitely don't think people should be giving up eating meat entirely, but I think that eating more veggies is going to be the play. Especially when you consider that a lot of like garlic has really good like healing properties and stuff like that. Especially if you I remember I think I was watching it from somewhere, but you typically get more flavor and more oh, oh and more I guess of the benefits of garlic if you crush it and then you just leave it out for a little bit. I think it's like if you leave it out for like 5-10 minutes or something, the properties of like garlic come out more or something because it's oxidizing or whatever. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something along those lines. Ain't no fucking way, bro. I was like, I'm not even on. I am gonna need the bucket though, aren't I? Dude, I'm too fucking good. Can I have another horseshoe, though? I kind of like the horseshoe system in this game, but I very much prefer what they did in the second and third game. It's not that it's bad. I definitely think that... What the fuck? I just think that modernizing the game instead of kind of doing like the old-fashioned platformer tropes was definitely the right move by the devs. Ooh. A lot more interesting stuff. That's the key, but... Should have definitely grabbed the bucket. That was a accident. 28. Yeah, thanks. Probably just didn't go up somewhere. Where did I leave my bucket? Or my barrel? There it is. Take this up here. Oh, there they are. I hella missed these. What the fuck? I probably should redo it, because I do kind of want that prologue, or the epilogue of, like, when Sly gets all his shit back. Ugh. What's the code, baby? Give it to me, Bentley.
With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242. Interesting. Old Sal and Cooper's
I also really hate that
stories claim she can move
Sly 3 got rid of the
anyone else could on the run.
clue bottles.
Hold down the triangle button to use this move. L2 and R2.
But I get why. I think they got rid of it partially because narratively it just didn't make any more sense. It was like what, like Clockwork is done, like 100%. There was like legitimately no point for him to keep doing it. Because, you know, like, how much more of the Thevius or Racoonuss is he really gonna find? And why would these people have it? Like, at least with the second game, it did kind of make sense why they would have it. You know, being kind of tied to Clockwork and all that in a certain way. Like, at least there's kind of a reason for them to have it, but the third game, I'm just like, why would General Tao have fucking a piece of the Thevius Racoonuss in his vaults? Which then again, it could, you know, just simply be, oh, he had it from one day where, you know, one of the Coopers got captured and got a piece of the book or whatever, you know. I'm sure there was a way to make it work, but I definitely see why they didn't try to make it work. Fuck. What the fuck?
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
Okay. Cool.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the store machine.
I really like the idea of Raleigh just kind of leaving clue bottles fucking everywhere for like no reason. Oh, god damn it. I did not. Get out of here, bro. Let's forget that the coal has a shit ton of money. It's really weird being able to look at the, like, how much the second game really came along compared to the first. Like, if I made actual content on YouTube and didn't just upload fucking VODs for myself, I would love to make a fucking Sly Cooper retrospective, like, for all three of the games. But honestly, that's also, like, it's not even the work, I think, for me, but it's just the fact that, I've seen quite a few, and I still definitely think that, B-Mask is, like, by far the best, and I think that one's gonna be, like, that's the level of quality I'd want to hold myself to. And I think for me right now, that's just not possible. I just don't have enough experience with doing that. And so writing one, a capable script, and two, a competent script, which might mean the same thing, but again, I'm stupid. I think would really be the more difficult part, and then finding, you know, people that are willing to talk about it, because I think, like, one of the things I would really like to do is just see if I could find everybody who have made the games, who are, like, you know, part of it. Like, one of the other channels that I actually really like, and I'm waiting for him to upload another video, is Mr. Edders. Because, like, one of the things that I really like that he does when he makes content is that he makes, like, 4-hour fucking retrospectives of games, but the first, like, depending on the game, the first, like, 45 to, like, an hour and a half is him discussing, like, the development of the game. So, you know, you spend all this time talking about the development of the game, and then, you know, who are the major players and what people thought about the game on its launch, and blah blah blah. So I think there's, like, that's something I would really like to do, is just kind of talk about it, and, like, talk about the initial reception and make a whole thing about it and stuff like that. And I think for the most part, Sucker Punch did a pretty good job of, like, documenting everything. So it wouldn't be hard to do it for the first game, but I would love to kind of deep dive a little bit more into it and see if I could get, like, some other interviews in and do that. Just kind of ask certain questions about the game and just go, hey, like, why'd you guys, you know, decide to do this, and blah blah blah. Like, one of the main questions I think I would ask is why such a significant jump between Sly 1 and 2? You know, why not stick to the more, not necessarily comfortable, but the more, like, what the fuck? But more of, like, what the first game was, which was a, you know, kind of traditional platformer. Like, why all of a sudden this huge shift into a platformer kind of adventure? How the fuck did I miss that? Platformer, like, adventure game. Which they could have already answered, I have no idea. But I just think that would be something interesting to talk about. Or maybe doing a retrospective on, like, you know what? I don't even know. I wonder if there even is a retrospective on Crusader Kings. Like, I would love to hear what people thought about Crusader Kings 1. And even 2. Because I think a lot of people really enjoyed from what I understand, a lot of people really liked Crusader Kings 2 because you could do some wacky shit with it. And Crusader Kings 3 is kind of in that same vein. So I think there's, at least for, like, those games, there's just so much to talk about, though, that I don't think it would ever be fully covered. Because, you know, every Paradox game is, here's a $60 entry point, and then on top of that, it's a $400 game. Because of all the DLC that you kind of, for the most part, I would honestly argue that you actually kind of need to get the full experience. Which is my huge issue with, like, Paradox games in general, is, like, why are you selling me a game that you know I'm gonna end up having to spend, like, a fuck ton of money for? It's like, sure, you know, you can have the vanilla game and not experience the DLC, but that's just kind of a disservice, because some of the DLC is really fucking good. And saying, you get ones that are shit. And it's just like, it's not worth having, but it's worth having because of the extra, like, content and flavor shit that you get from it. So, I just think, it just kind of sucks that, all that jazz, but is what it is. I'm gonna go grab this vault real quick, though. But I'm having a pretty good time so far. I've also kind of just been looking at my Steam library while we play, like, every loading screen, just to see what else I could play. I was thinking about doing Mountain Blade Warband, or not Warband, Bannerlord, but I just...
I'm unbeatable. No code can stand before me.
What the hell?
Got to be 579.
My whole issue with Bannerlord is just the fact that there's really not that much content without shoving 85 fucking mods into it.
Raleigh's entire
And that's kind of my big...
yes, I can wire this
That's kind of my huge issue with it, is just the fact that it's not...
It'll show you the position of nearby clues.
There's not enough content to really do much with in Bannerlord. I think Norland could be really cool, but I don't really understand Norland. Timberborn is kind of just relaxing. I would really like to play a bit more of the Forever Winter, but I think at the same time, I just want more content for it. Which isn't to say that it doesn't... Like, beyond the quests and whatnot, I genuinely don't believe that Forever Winter has very much content. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool, and I think what they have out right now is really good. It's just, there's not much for me there that it's like, I have to play this. Like, I need to play this every day. Like, I think I got about 13, 14 hours of it, and then I'm just like, alright, I'm done with it. I'm done with it for now. I'm gonna wait till shit comes out. And then they did their actually pretty big October update, and I was like, okay, this is actually kind of sick. And now it's not going to destroy my PC, but at the same time, they released like a new work in progress map, and that's great. Love it for them, but there's just not... There's not enough there for me to be hooked, and for the reason why I kind of hate the water system. Because it's not like it's necessarily... I know a lot of people don't like it, I really do, but in all honesty, if the game is good enough to hold a player, I don't think the actual players, like, the people who want to play are going to play it no matter what. Like, water's never really going to be an issue for them. I think the people who don't really want to play it or really want to play it, like, insanely casually, they play it, like, once every fucking 4 weeks or whatever, they're the ones that are going to have a hard time with it. So, it's just kind of finding the right balance, I think, for the devs. But at the same time, I think that the water mechanic is a little bit silly. I certainly don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. I really don't, but I just don't see why it was a necessary move. For me. Which, that's another cool game, like, once it actually has some more stuff, I would love to do, like, a first impressions video on it. Or first impressions stream or something like that. Just go, hey, this is, this is what I currently think about the game, and this is what I think they should do, because Like, one of the big things for me in that game is just the fact that, like, I like a lot of the enemies, but they feel a little trivial. In the sense of, for me, it doesn't feel like it really matters what side you're on or what side you really get involved in, because for the most part, they're gonna react to you the same way. You just get a few more entry points depending on whether or not a faction likes you. Oh, fuck. But oh, nice. But, oh my god, I almost missed. But also, I think one of the other issues that they have right now is just getting a grenade launcher and then going one of the classes that can use it. It's so... no enemy is gonna fucking deal with you.
This code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436.
Like, some of them can and are dangerous for sure, but, to be totally honest with you, unless you're fucking, like, unless you're absolutely fucking around, it's pretty hard for you to die. Like, if you get caught by a mech or, you know, like an EXO or whatever, like, you're definitely fucked because of the stun mechanic, but if you get fined by, like, pretty much any of, like, the regular dudes, as long as you can run and you can run into, like, another group of enemies from a different faction, you're pretty much fine. Like, there's nothing's really gonna happen to you. Because your threat level, unless you have insane fucking gear, is gonna always be lower than, like, a squad of enemies. So, I think they need to make the enemies scarier, to be honest. Or at least a lot more, like, intimidating. It's like, hey, even if I have a grenade launcher, do I really want to put up a fight, you know, with that? You know, even, like, with Eureska or Eurasia or whatever. It's like, do I really want to put up a fight with them? I would also really like to see in that game, not necessarily every time, but maybe every now and then here and there, Eureska and Eurasia fight, because the alliance is so not strained, but it's so, like, thin. It's so thin that, you know, every now and then they have skirmishes because of disagreements. Just some stuff I think would be cool to see, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm sure the devs have other plans, and they might not agree with me, or they might just go, this is a stupid fucking idea, why would you ever think of this? You know, I'm not a game dev, you know, I don't know how hard it is to make a game, which I mean, I know it's hard, but I don't know what typically really goes into
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test.
into that.
I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thevius Racoonuss.
Dialogue is so funny. Doom. I feel like I should just do the crab mission first. I don't want to save the worst mission for last. Okay. You got a save state. Because I don't want to run over here. Well, would I have to? I've also been thinking about doing Black Desert again. Black Desert was a cool game. But I don't know how long I'd be interested in it, which is my only worry.
This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast him. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
Oh my god. You're fucking... Oh my god.
You did it!
I nearly shit myself. Okay. I think we're good. But yeah, no, there's a whole lot of games that I want to try out. Maybe I should just start, like, just playing random. Like, just go, I'm interested, I should play this, and then see how long I'm actually interested in it for. And maybe that way I can, like, narrow down what I actually kind of want to stream and what I want to play. It's probably a better thing to do to kind of figure it out. Like, one game I know I'd get a huge kick out of for a few streams is probably Hard Time. I love that fucking game. I played a lot of 2D on my phone. I thought it was a whole lot of fun. That was a mistake. Fuck. Later, dude. Jesus. Did I grab everything from here? Looks like I did. I will say, though, one of the things I definitely do like is the fact of how good Sly feels to control. Even in the first game. Like, I don't know what it was for me with Jack and Daxter, but it just... It felt weird. Like, it felt like it wasn't super responsive, but I don't know if that was just me, or if that was what I'm using, or what. Which I'm more inclined to believe that it's just a me thing and not the game. Because it felt like there was a delay, like, if I would jump and then I would spin, kick. Sometimes if I got, like, too high, I guess, it wouldn't do the kick. So for me, it was just weird. It just felt weird. Oh my god, I looked at my dog. Ain't no way you saw me, bro. I heard my dog sneeze and I looked over. Whew. There we go. But I definitely do think that they really focused on quality over quantity for the second game for the powers. Because while not a lot of them are actually even useful, the ones that are in the vaults are, I think, a lot better than the ones that are here.
Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
Wow. Yesterday I made some chicken noodle soup. My beautiful freaking babe has been super sick, and what was I gonna say? We just haven't been able to, like, break her fever or anything, so it's been a few days, so
Hey Sly, hit the select button to bring up your mission map.
probably not, you know, great. Let's go here into the machine again and see if we can find those couple of clue bottles, and we can 100% this area besides the time shit. There's no clue bottle over here, right? Nope. No siree. I will say, though, in regards to Warframe, like, I know I said that I was kind of sick of it, and that I wouldn't really play it. I guess that was a little disingenuous. I think I will play it once there's, like, a significant content update out, but I don't think I'm going to play it for, like, the random frame updates. It's just not something that, like, super interests me, that I gotta, you know, play the newest content every time it comes out. Like, if a couple of story missions come out, then sure, but I am not going out of my way to fucking play that shit every fucking time something comes out. Damn it, I thought I could cheese it. Especially right after getting to the 100 mark. Unfortunate. Luckily for me, the exterior has quite a few horseshoes that I can acquire. Definitely, though, I think if I get good enough and I, like, actually learn some of Crusader Kings 3, it's certainly a game that I would love to stream. do some challenges. You know, go from maybe do like maybe do one stream as like a total overarching story of like, you know, this lineage has aspirations of, you know, getting a lot bigger and becoming a king and an emperor or whatever. And then having a few that are like, you know, hey, keep this realm together. Do like Byzantines or something like that in the later years when it's closer to being the Twilight era. Where the hell are these? Because what year did Rome like officially fall? Yeah, there's no way that I missed these two bottles. I wonder if there's a mod that increases the timeline for Crusader Kings 3. Because I'm missing 3, which means I'm missing a fucking... Oh. There's 2. So where's this third one at? It's gotta be at the start of the map. 100%. Or is it? Because I've already missed a couple of things at the end. Just normally where they're at if you miss some shit. Fucking god, I'm so dumb. There we go. Let's get this bitch.
I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
But the other nice thing about Crusader Kings 3 is you can also kind of leave it on to have people do their own shit.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Cooper-Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
Oh, that's so nice. Maybe do a Final Fantasy 16 stream. Ooh, FTL. Actually, there's a new FTL game that's coming out that I totally forgot about it. I don't remember it, but I don't even remember what it's called, but it looked really cool. It's just 40k FTL, essentially. Maybe also do a playthrough of Rogue Trader. Which I've got to admit, like one of the really embarrassing things that I do, because I'm just so used to it, because I've done it since I was a kid, is like every time I play an RPG in which I can make a character, I just self-insert because I'm a bitch. Which I totally understand, you know, it's kind of cringe, but I've just done it every single time I've played a game, so it's like, whatever. Like I literally made myself a Crusader Kings 3. And then started my lineage. Which actually has been a lot of fun. seeing what kind of kids you get and, you know, what their grandchildren are like and whatnot is fucking insane. Some of them just turn out to be, like, huge pieces of shit. Like, my, I think it's like my great-grandson, like, murdered his brother, or his half-brother or something, and then, his diplomacy is so bad. Like, it's so bad and so ruined because of it. Like, nobody, not even anyone in the court likes him. So I'm pretty sure he's going to die pretty soon. He's also disfigured. But, you know, he's probably going to be the least popular count. But I've been playing tall. So I just have this tiny little county that I've been governing and just building it up.
So, without further ado, let me make amends by bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are.
Bring it on.
Also, I played High on Life single player. I talk as if there is a multiplayer. It's actually really fun. Actually, I had a really good time. Like, it's, you know, it's not a great game by any means, but... Oh, fuck, I missed my chance. I forget he doesn't have the tongue thing yet. But, for what it is, it's a very, you know, average, just fun kind of game that you can turn your brain off with. So... Been really enjoying that. Or, really enjoyed it, at least. You're kidding. He eats a horseshoe? Okay. Dude, I keep... Okay. One. Oh. That's embarrassing. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. But yeah, no, my kid, I also, like, I think, my guy's grandfather, had, like, 8 kids at one point, and 6 of them died. And then, he got a new wife and just had a bunch of other kids. There we go. Jesus. So, my lineage is still going, but it's getting rather tough.
Blast it all! You've beaten me! Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Thevius Racoonuss held detailed
Luna said it would be a cool
instructions
game
on how to
too.
perform my ancestor Ryoichi
I think I
Kuro's
bought that game because I
ninja
wanted to stream it,
spiral jump,
actually.
a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew. With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use it to warp. We're all set to go to Mesa City.
Thanks, buddy.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. The neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect.
Bro needs to do
With enough
legs.
perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be picked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boomtown.
Alright, baby. Let's get this bitch going.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thevius Racoonuss.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
Keep this bad boy going. But I want the bottles. Really, really unfortunate that we lost all those horseshoes. But oh well. Papa knows what he's doing. We don't need him. Maybe one. Maybe we need one because I know I'm just going to do something stupid and screw the whole thing up. Like that. Why did I say anything? I should have just kept my fucking mouth shut. I will say though, luckily, like, all you really need to do is go back to Raleigh and, And just, like, pick up a bunch of extra lives. Because I think you can get 4 from, like, the little hub world. You can at least get 3. I know that for sure. On top of getting horseshoes. Let's go. I think I grabbed everything from here. I know this is one of the maps where I get a little antsy. There we go.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
I'll show you a different sector. Sorry, I'm messaging. Trying to figure out this cold business. Okay. Too easy. I love the enemies in this game. They're so goofy looking. What's up, card boy? Oh, later, card boy. Stink ass boy. Yeah, baby. Oh, is there no... Nothing. Give me that horseshoe, boy. Hell yeah. I love that they put so much stuff where, like, you can just completely miss it. You just aren't paying attention at all. You can just completely miss, like, half the junk. Oh, I almost screwed that whole pooch up. So this is the end. So... I need, what, 6 more bottles? 36... 38... So I've missed 2. But now where are they? Where are the 2 that I've missed? Oh yeah, this was like the part where DSP just couldn't fucking figure it out. The game doesn't work. Oh, it's... well, one of them is right there. Is the other one on the actual platform with the thing? That would be clever, but it doesn't seem like it. I have a feeling I missed it in the river. Oh, I sure didn't. There we go. Now we're cooking. What time is it? 1:16? I got like 15 more minutes. I have a thing later today, which is why I can't play very much. But I figured I'd just do something to kind of bring myself back.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Robin Cooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
Alright, my streaming quality is good. No dropped frames. Nice. Nice. God damn it, what was I saying? Shit. Oh, right. I'd want to do the duel. So probably just something with a... Probably computer with a pretty good CPU, but like a trashy GPU, just to have something that's on. And then, stream it, you know, and use that computer for streaming and this for the game. But my only thing about that now is that NVIDIA literally has, like, the streaming encoder as a completely separate entity from the GPU, so it doesn't really pull very many resources. At least, I don't think it does. Maybe I need to do some more research on it, but that's what I understand from it, is that it's literally its own entity that does its own type of thing. So you aren't really taking away any power from the GPU to do any sort of streaming. Which, speaking of, I think I need to dust my fucking PC, goddamn. Bruh. That dude hella froze. I only have one. Oh my god, yeah, the fucking monkeys. Ugh. I should probably do the monkey thing first. I think it's gonna drive me fucking nuts. I hate the mini games in this game. Like, I love playing as Sly, but I despise playing as, Murray. Or, well, having to interact with Murray at all. I hate his mini games. Just drives me fucking nuts.
Hurry, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand.
Memory card's busy. Oh, fuck you.
And the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
There we go.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick.
It's not the best, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. You fucking bitch. This is lap 2, but I think we can... If they stop taking all of my nitro, I think I can do it. Get out of my way, butthole. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I think... These mariachis. No. No, 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 no. Dude. Fuck.
Those crummy dogs are pumping Easter dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
Did my Wi-Fi go out? Wait, what? Bro. Why is the Wi-Fi so shit? I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. Kinda catching up. Knock him out. Oh, this fucking dog. I'm gonna need to get like insanely lucky if I'm gonna get to here. Nice. Nope. me refresh this page. Make sure that my stream is actually going. Okay. Cool. Why do they start off so fast? Ooh, look at that, dude. 3rd place. First lap. Or 2nd lap. What? Wait, what did I say? Fuck it. I'm not paying attention. No. 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 Oh my fucking god. These fuckers. Get out of my way. Bro. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, dude, this game's too easy, bro.
Way to go, Murray.
Kind of unfortunate though that I gotta get off now. Just sucks that my fucking internet keeps cutting in and out. I mean, it is what it is. But, really, really fucking annoying. But, anyway. So, we'll be back some other time. With some more Slay Pooper. Continue where we left off. But, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And, I will see you guys some other time. I'm gonna see if I can fix the fucking internet. And then I will, you know, hopefully it'll all be good and dandy. But anyway, later.